Have you ever been in a relationship where something just felt off? Maybe your partner said something that left you feeling confused,
upset,
or even questioning your own worth. Sometimes, seemingly innocent phrases can actually be bright red flags, signaling a deeper lack of respect, appreciation, or commitment. If you've ever wondered if you're overthinking things, or if you're truly seeing the signs you think you're seeing, this video is for you. We're going to unpack 10 specific things she might say that indicate it's time to prioritize your own well-being and walk away. Welcome back to Stoic Spirit, the channel dedicated to applying the timeless wisdom of Stoicism to navigate the complexities of modern relationships and build a life of strength, resilience, and fulfillment. Today, we're diving deep into 10 critical relationship red flags, phrases that, when used repeatedly or in specific contexts, can be incredibly damaging to your emotional health and overall happiness. We'll not only explore these red flags, but also discuss how Stoic principles can empower you to recognize them, understand their underlying meaning, and make the best choices for your own long-term well-being. Because remember, a fulfilling relationship begins with self-respect and a commitment to your own happiness. Before we begin, I encourage you to share your own experiences in the comments below. Have you encountered any of these red flags in your past relationships? Your insights might be incredibly valuable and could help others who are facing similar challenges. And if you find this content helpful, please show your support by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and hitting the bell icon so you don't miss out on any future Stoic life lessons. Now, let's uncover these relationship red flags and equip you with the Stoic tools to safeguard your happiness. The first red flag phrase is, "I don't need a man." While on the surface, this might seem like a simple declaration of independence and self-sufficiency. In the context of a committed relationship, it often signals a deeper issue. It suggests that she may not truly value your role or contributions in her life. Now, it's important to distinguish between healthy independence and a dismissive attitude. A strong, independent partner is a wonderful asset, but someone who constantly emphasizes their lack of need for you is sending a different message entirely. Feeling needed and appreciated is a fundamental aspect of human connection. We all crave a sense of belonging and the knowledge that our presence makes a difference in someone's life. Stoicism, while emphasizing self-reliance, also recognizes the importance of healthy interdependence. We are social beings, and our relationships should be based on mutual support, respect, and a recognition of each other's value. This is distinct from codependency, where individuals become excessively reliant on each other to the point of losing their own identities. Stoicism advocates for balanced, mutually beneficial relationships, where each partner contributes their unique strengths and supports the other's growth. If she outright states that she doesn't need you, especially repeatedly or with a dismissive tone, it suggests a fundamental imbalance in the relationship, one that is detrimental to a healthy partnership. She is essentially communicating that your presence is not essential to her happiness or well-being. This can be incredibly damaging to your self-esteem and create a sense of insecurity and unworthiness. Remember Seneca's wise words, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." While it's true that we often create our own suffering through anxious thoughts and imagined scenarios, in this case, the reality of being unvalued and unwanted will cause genuine and justifiable suffering. Don't dismiss this red flag as simply a quirk or a sign of her independence. Recognize it for what it is, a sign that your needs are not being met and that your presence is not truly valued. In such situations, the Stoic approach would be to prioritize your own well-being and walk away, creating space for a relationship where your contributions are appreciated and your presence is cherished. The second red flag to watch out for is the phrase, "My friends are more important." Next, let's be clear. Friendships are absolutely essential for a balanced and fulfilling life. They provide support, connection, and a sense of belonging. A healthy relationship should encourage and support both partners' friendships. However, within a romantic partnership, there should be a clear understanding of priorities. Your partner should ideally consider you their primary companion, their closest confidant, and the person they turn to for emotional support and intimacy. Consistently prioritizing friends over you, especially in situations that require emotional support or shared experiences, demonstrates the lack of respect, commitment, and a disregard for the importance of your relationship. It sends the message that your needs and feelings are secondary to those of their friends. This can manifest in various ways. Consistently choosing to spend time with friends instead of you, canceling plans with you to accommodate their friends, or confiding in their friends about relationship issues rather than discussing them with you. Stoicism encourages self-respect and recognizing your own inherent worth. You deserve to be with someone who values you, prioritizes your relationship, and considers you an essential part of their life. Don't settle for being someone's second choice, constantly vying for their attention and affection. A truly fulfilling and healthy relationship is built on mutual prioritization, where both partners recognize the importance of the relationship and make a conscious effort to nurture and strengthen it. This doesn't mean neglecting friendships, but it does mean establishing a healthy balance and ensuring that the romantic partnership remains a primary focus. If your partner consistently prioritizes their friends over you, it's a clear sign that the relationship is not balanced and that your needs are not being met. It's a signal to reevaluate the relationship and consider whether it's truly serving your well-being. A Stoic approach would encourage you to assert your own needs, communicate your concerns, and if necessary, walk away from a relationship that diminishes your worth. The third red flag phrase to be wary of is, "You need to change." This seemingly simple statement carries a heavy weight, often implying that you're not good enough as you are. It suggests that your partner finds fault with fundamental aspects of your personality, behavior, or values. While constructive feedback and open communication are essential in any relationship, a constant barrage of criticism and demands for change is a toxic dynamic. It creates a power imbalance, where your partner positions themselves as the judge and jury of your worth. This can be incredibly damaging to your self-esteem, making you feel inadequate, insecure, and constantly striving to meet their ever-shifting expectations. Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, wisely said, "Know first who you are, and then adorn yourself accordingly." This quote emphasizes the importance of self-acceptance and authenticity. True growth and self-improvement come from a place of self-knowledge and a desire to become the best version of yourself, not from trying to mold yourself into someone else's ideal. A loving and supportive partner embraces you for who you are, flaws and all. They recognize that imperfection is part of the human condition and that true love involves accepting and celebrating each other's unique qualities, quirks, and imperfections. Constant demands for change, on the other hand, create a climate of fear and insecurity. You become afraid to express your true self, constantly worried about displeasing your partner or triggering their criticism. This can lead to resentment, frustration, and a loss of your own sense of identity. It can also prevent genuine growth, as your energy is focused on meeting external expectations rather than cultivating your own inner strength and authenticity. A healthy relationship fosters mutual growth and encourages both partners to become the best versions of themselves. However, this growth should come from within, driven by self-motivation and a desire for self-improvement, not from external pressure and constant criticism. Seek a partner who loves and appreciates your authentic self, who celebrates your strengths, and who supports your growth without demanding fundamental changes to who you are as a person. Remember, true love is about acceptance, not transformation. A partner who truly loves you will embrace your imperfections and encourage you to grow in ways that align with your own values and aspirations. The fourth red flag phrase that warrants careful consideration is, "I'm not ready for a relationship." This statement, while seemingly straightforward, often signifies a fundamental misalignment of goals and expectations. You are expressing a desire for commitment, connection, and a shared future, while your partner is communicating their unwillingness or inability to reciprocate those desires. This discrepancy can create a significant power imbalance, where you are emotionally invested in the relationship's potential, while your partner remains detached and uncommitted. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor and philosopher, wisely said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." When you are in a relationship with someone who is not ready for commitment, your thoughts are often consumed by uncertainty, anxiety, and a constant yearning for something more. You might find yourself constantly analyzing their behavior, searching for signs of changing feelings, or hoping that they will eventually come around to your perspective. This mental and emotional turmoil can be incredibly draining and prevent you from focusing on your own growth, happiness, and well-being. Staying with someone who is not ready for a relationship almost inevitably leads to disappointment and resentment. You are investing your time, energy, and emotions into something that is fundamentally unbalanced. You might find yourself making excuses for their behavior, compromising your own needs, or holding back from expressing your true desires for fear of pushing them away. This can erode your self-esteem and create a sense of unworthiness. You deserve to be with someone who is equally invested in the relationship, someone who shares your desire for commitment, connection, and a shared future. Don't waste precious time waiting for someone to change their mind or become ready. People change at their own pace, and their reasons for not being ready for a relationship are often complex and deeply personal. Trying to force or coerce them into commitment will likely backfire, creating further resentment and frustration. A Stoic approach would encourage you to accept their statement at face value, recognize the misalignment of goals, and make the courageous decision to prioritize your own happiness by seeking a partner who is ready and willing to commit to a fulfilling and reciprocal relationship. Don't settle for less than you deserve. Your time and energy are precious resources. Invest them wisely in relationships that nurture your growth and support your well-being. Hearing the phrase, "You don't make enough money," from a romantic partner is a glaring red flag that should not be ignored. This statement reveals a fundamental misalignment of values, indicating a focus on material wealth and external status over character, connection, and genuine affection. While financial stability is undoubtedly important in a practical sense, it should not be the primary basis for a loving and fulfilling relationship. A partner who prioritizes your income over your intrinsic qualities is essentially saying that your worth is determined by your financial status, not by who you are as a person. Seneca, the renowned Stoic philosopher, eloquently stated, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." This quote perfectly encapsulates the flawed logic behind prioritizing wealth over connection. A person who constantly craves more money, more possessions, and more external validation is experiencing a deep sense of inner poverty, regardless of their actual financial status. They are seeking fulfillment in external sources, rather than cultivating inner peace, contentment, and genuine connection. In the context of a relationship, this craving for more money often translates to a lack of appreciation for the non-monetary contributions you bring to the partnership. Your emotional support, your kindness, your shared experiences, your intellectual connection, all of these become secondary to your earning potential. This creates a transactional dynamic, where your value is measured by your financial contribution rather than your intrinsic worth as a human being. This red flag often reveals itself in subtle ways as well. Perhaps she frequently makes comments about your financial status, compares you to others who earn more, or pressures you to pursue higher-paying jobs, even if it means sacrificing your own passions or well-being. These behaviors all point to a deeper issue, a lack of genuine appreciation for who you are as a person. You deserve a partner who values you for your character, your integrity, your kindness, your intelligence, and your emotional depth, not for the size of your paycheck. A healthy and fulfilling relationship is built on mutual respect, shared values, and a deep appreciation for each other's intrinsic qualities. Don't settle for a relationship where your worth is measured by your financial status. Prioritize your self-respect and seek a partner who recognizes your true value, regardless of your income. true wealth lies not in material possessions, but in the richness of human connection and the shared journey of life with someone who loves and appreciates you for who you truly are. The sixth red flag, and perhaps one of the most damaging, is the statement, "I don't trust you." Trust is the bedrock, the cornerstone of any healthy and thriving relationship. Without trust, intimacy, connection, and emotional security are impossible to cultivate. A relationship built on suspicion, doubt, and constant questioning is like a house built on sand. It's inherently unstable and destined to crumble. While open communication and addressing concerns are crucial, a pervasive lack of trust indicates a fundamental breakdown in the relationship dynamic. Epictetus, the Stoic philosopher, wisely said, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." This principle can be applied to the concept of trust as well. True trust isn't built on grand gestures, elaborate displays of affection, or constant reassurance. It's about a deep-seated belief in your partner's character, integrity, and commitment to the relationship. It's about having faith in their intentions, even when you don't have all the information. Just as true wealth lies in contentment and gratitude, true trust lies in a fundamental belief in your partner's goodness and loyalty. A partner who constantly expresses distrust, throws out accusations without evidence, or monitors your every move is demonstrating a lack of respect and a deep-seated insecurity. This behavior creates a toxic environment filled with anxiety, tension, and a constant need to defend yourself. Constant suspicion and accusations erode your peace of mind, creating a state of hypervigilance and emotional exhaustion. You become preoccupied with proving your trustworthiness, rather than enjoying the simple joys of connection and shared experiences. Furthermore, this lack of trust often stems from the accuser's own unresolved issues, insecurities, or past experiences. They might be projecting their own fears and anxieties onto you, creating a self-fulfilling prophecy of distrust. Trying to earn the trust of someone who is fundamentally unwilling to trust is a futile and exhausting endeavor. You deserve a partner who trusts and respects you, who believes in your integrity, and who gives you the benefit of the doubt. A healthy relationship is built on mutual trust, open communication, and a willingness to work through challenges together. If your partner consistently expresses distrust without valid reasons, it's a sign that the relationship is fundamentally flawed. Prioritize your own peace of mind and seek a partner who offers the safety, security, and emotional stability that comes from a foundation of genuine trust. Don't settle for a relationship where you constantly feel questioned, suspected, and undermined. True love thrives in an environment of trust, respect, and mutual belief. Hearing the phrase, "I'm too good for you," from a romantic partner is a blatant display of arrogance and a profound lack of respect. This statement, often delivered with a condescending tone, is designed to diminish your worth and assert a damaging sense of superiority. It creates an immediate power imbalance within the relationship, positioning your partner as the judge and you as the inferior subject. This dynamic undermines the foundation of mutual respect, which is essential for a healthy and fulfilling partnership. It communicates a belief that they possess greater value, higher status, or more desirable qualities than you, creating a toxic environment of inequality and resentment. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor and philosopher, offered sage advice on dealing with such insults. The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. In this context, the best revenge is not to stoop to their level of pettiness and engage in a tit-for-tat exchange of insults. Rather, it is to maintain your own dignity, recognize your inherent worth, and refuse to internalize their damaging words. The most powerful response to such arrogance is to simply walk away, demonstrating that you value yourself too much to tolerate such disrespect. This phrase often masks deeper insecurities within the person uttering it. Their inflated sense of self-importance might be a defense mechanism to compensate for their own feelings of inadequacy. They might be projecting their own self-doubt onto you, attempting to elevate themselves by putting you down, regardless of their underlying motivations. This behavior is unacceptable in a healthy relationship. Stoicism teaches us to recognize our inherent value as human beings. Our worth is not determined by external factors like social status, wealth, or someone else's subjective opinion. It stems from our capacity for reason, virtue, and living in accordance with nature. A partner who truly values you will recognize and appreciate these qualities, regardless of your perceived flaws or shortcomings. They will treat you with respect, even during disagreements, and will never intentionally diminish your worth. If your partner utters the phrase, "I'm too good for you," it's a clear sign that the relationship is toxic and unsustainable. Don't waste your time trying to prove your worth or change their mind. Maintain your self-respect, recognize your inherent value, and walk away from a relationship that diminishes you. You deserve a partner who sees and appreciates your true worth, who treats you as an equal, and who contributes to a relationship dynamic built on mutual respect, admiration, and genuine affection. Don't settle for anything less. Hearing the words, "I'm not over my ex," is a significant red flag in a relationship, signaling unresolved emotional baggage and a potential inability to fully commit to the present. This phrase reveals that your partner is still emotionally entangled with their past relationship, carrying unresolved feelings, lingering attachments, or unresolved issues that are hindering their ability to move forward and invest fully in your relationship. While it's understandable that people need time to heal and process past relationships, entering a new relationship before fully letting go of the previous one is a recipe for disaster. Seneca, the Stoic philosopher, offered profound wisdom on the importance of living in the present moment. Begin at once to live, and count each separate day as a separate life. This quote emphasizes the fleeting nature of time and the importance of embracing each day as a new opportunity for growth, joy, and connection. A partner who is still emotionally entangled with their ex is not fully living in the present. They are carrying the weight of their past into the present moment, clouding their judgment, influencing their behavior, and preventing them from fully embracing the potential of your relationship. This unresolved emotional baggage can manifest in various ways, constantly comparing you to their ex, idealizing the past relationship, maintaining contact with their ex against your wishes, or even subconsciously recreating patterns and dynamics from their previous relationship. This can create insecurity, jealousy, and a constant feeling of being compared and measured against someone who is no longer present. It also prevents the development of genuine intimacy and trust, as your partner is not fully emotionally available to connect with you on a deep level. A partner entangled with their past cannot fully commit to the present, let alone build a future with you. They are emotionally divided, their attention and energy split between their past and present relationships. This creates an unstable foundation for your partnership, hindering its growth and preventing it from reaching its full potential. Prioritizing your own well-being in such a situation requires recognizing that you cannot heal someone else's emotional wounds or force them to let go of their past. You deserve a partner who is fully present, emotionally available, and ready to invest in building a future with you. Don't settle for being someone's rebound or emotional crutch. Seek a partner who has done the necessary work to process their past relationships and is ready to embrace the present moment with you fully. A healthy relationship requires both partners to be present, engaged, and committed to building a shared future, free from the shadows of the past. "You should be more like my friend's boyfriend" is a red flag phrase that can inflict significant damage on a relationship. This seemingly innocuous comparison cuts to the core of your self-worth, suggesting that you're not measuring up to some external standard. It creates a sense of inadequacy and makes you feel like you are constantly being judged and found wanting. Comparisons, by their very nature, breed insecurity and resentment. They shift your focus away from your own strengths and positive qualities and make you feel like you are in constant competition with someone else. Epictetus, the Stoic philosopher, offered a powerful antidote to this mindset. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. In this context, it's not about whether your partner makes the comparison, but how you choose to respond to it. A Stoic approach would be to recognize that your worth is not determined by external comparisons, but by your own character, actions, and values. Focus on living virtuously, striving to become the best version of yourself, rather than trying to mold yourself into someone else's ideal. This red flag often reveals a deeper issue within your partner, a lack of appreciation for your unique qualities. They are so focused on what they perceive as lacking that they fail to see and appreciate the wonderful things you bring to the relationship. They are looking outward for validation and comparing you to an idealized image rather than valuing the real person in front of them. A healthy relationship thrives on celebrating each partner's individuality. It's about appreciating each other's unique strengths, quirks, and perspectives. It's about supporting each other's growth and encouraging each other to become the best versions of yourselves, not some idealized version of someone else. Seek a partner who appreciates you for who you are, who values your unique contributions, and who celebrates your individuality. Don't settle for a relationship where you constantly feel pressured to be someone you're not. Your authentic self is worthy of love and acceptance. Just as you are, focus on your own growth, cultivate your strengths, and seek a partner who recognizes and appreciates the wonderful person you already are. The 10th and final red flag phrase, "I can do better than you," is a blatant display of disrespect and a cruel attempt to undermine your self-worth. This statement is not just a casual insult. It's a deliberate attack on your value as a person and a partner. It's designed to make you feel inadequate, insecure, and question your own worthiness of love and affection. This kind of verbal abuse is never acceptable in a healthy relationship and should be recognized as a clear signal to end the relationship. While this phrase can sting and trigger feelings of insecurity, remember the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius. You have power over your mind, not outside events. While you cannot control your partner's words or actions, you can control your reaction to them. Don't allow their negativity to penetrate your self-worth. Recognize that this statement speaks volumes about their character and insecurities, not about your own value. A person who resorts to such insults is revealing their own emotional immaturity and lack of respect for others. This statement also reveals a profound lack of appreciation for who you are and what you bring to the relationship. They are so focused on some idealized, unattainable partner that they fail to see and appreciate the real person in front of them. They are blinded by their own unrealistic expectations and a sense of entitlement, preventing them from recognizing the value and beauty of your unique qualities. Prioritize your self-respect and refuse to tolerate such disrespectful behavior. Leaving a relationship that doesn't honor your value is not an act of selfishness. It's an act of self-preservation. You deserve to be with someone who sees and appreciates your worth, who treats you with kindness and respect, and who values your contributions to the relationship. Don't waste your time trying to convince someone of your value or change their mind. Recognize this red flag for what it is, a sign of a toxic and unhealthy dynamic, and make the courageous decision to walk away and create space for a relationship that truly nourishes your soul and celebrates your worth. As we conclude, remember these 10 relationship red flags and make a commitment to prioritizing your own well-being. You deserve to be in a relationship where you are valued, respected, and appreciated for who you are, not for who someone wants you to be, how much money you make, or how you compare to someone else's partner. True love and genuine connection thrive in an environment of mutual respect, trust, and a shared commitment to growth. Don't settle for anything less. Recognizing these red flags is the first step towards building healthier, more fulfilling relationships. Next, I'd love to hear from you. Have you encountered any of these red flags in your own relationships? Share your experiences and insights in the comments below. Your story might resonate with others and provide valuable support and guidance. Creating a supportive community is what Stoic Life Lessons is all about. If you found this video helpful, please show your support by giving it a thumbs up. Liking the video helps the channel grow and allows this message to reach more people who might benefit from these Stoic insights. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to Stoic Life Lessons for more videos on applying Stoic principles to navigate the challenges of modern life and build a life of strength, resilience, and wisdom. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any new uploads. We explore topics like relationships, self-improvement, overcoming adversity, finding inner peace, and much more. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate your time and attention. Remember, you are worthy of love, respect, and happiness. Stay strong, stay smart, and choose relationships that empower you to thrive. Until next time, I wish you all the best on your journey of growth and self-discovery.